Whoops, motherfucking whoop, guys. You already know it's my name is Juggalo, and that means that, again, it is Friday. It is very late. We have just been through a clusterfuck of issues since 7 o'clock. So, yeah, just a little tip. Don't go through Sprint. We just got fucking screwed royally.
Wrongful information from their side, and it still costs you money.
Yep. So it was either going to cost us $1,000, or we just had to completely give in our phones and
get new ones
get
and pay down payment.
Brand new ones, and ended up paying like $350 in the store. So, yeah.
But the plus side, got the new 8 Plus, bitches.
I don't know if that's a plus side enough. But anyways, and really sucks was I was so excited about this topic, and now I'm just so irritated and pissed off to the point where I don't know if I can actually enjoy talking about this topic. Huge car fan. Love all things American made, muscle. Unfortunately, nowadays, everything is made out, everything is made overseas, but,
you'll have a nice car.
Shush! But, we own a Fusion, and it's American made because it's Ford, but, most of the parts on it, our car is actually one of the most foreign cars that America produces. But,
80%?
Yep, 80%. But, totally a Ford girl. I've always been a Ford girl. My papa worked for Ford for
34 years?
Yeah, 35 years. So, always loved Ford. And this week was, what is our dream car? Like, if we had it just fall into our lap, what would it be? And mine is actually even more hard to come by than Crazy McCormick's DeLorean. Well, the actual DeLorean, not the DeLorean from the movie, because you'll never find one of those. But,
yes, you will.
Not the ones that'll take you into the past, they won't.
No, but you'll find the car they actually used.
Well, yeah. But anyways, my want car is a 1964 and a half convertible Mustang in the beautiful factory blue that they had. Now, there's a lot of people that actually don't know about the 64 and a half. It was made in between 64 and 65, obviously.
It was a mid-year release.
It was a mid-year release, and they were going to just put 64s and lump them in with the 65s, but there was the 64 and a halves and put them into the 65s, but there was too many differences between the two and they were noticeable differences that they had to just make them their own. And there was only probably about 1,500 of these cars made. Most of them being hardtops. So the convertibles are very hard to come by. They only sold, I believe, 95 they only sold 95 through dealerships. The rest of them had to be custom ordered through Ford themselves. And there wasn't a single convertible Mustang of 1964 and a half that was sold at a dealership. Nowadays, there is 6 documented originals in existence still. And probably maybe one of them, if you're lucky, is a convertible. Most of them have been rat rotted and everything else like that, more than likely. So yeah, without a doubt, 1964 and a half convertible Mustang. They were actually more expensive back then. They're more harder to find now, and there was a lot less made. Because they couldn't mass produce the convertibles, they ended up making them worth a lot more. And they are still to this day the most expensive Mustang on the market, because you can't find them. But, I mean, I've always been somebody that was fully for American muscle. What was Sean's Mustang again?
98 Stage 2 Roush convertible.
Yeah. I got to ride in that one. It was sexy. Dude, I'd be all over and be everywhere in that car, or like the 64.5. And there wouldn't be one area of that car that I wouldn't just want to make love all over. My husband at one point has actually told me that every time that I get into a Mustang that you should put a towel down, because I am one of those girls that not only do I know about my cars, but one of my weird little turn-ons is a car. If you've got, especially a Mustang, they're gorgeous. So...
But that don't mean pull up in a V6, bitch.
Exactly. If it's a V6, you ain't worth my time. So, what is your dream car? I can't even see you.
I would have to go old school. Probably be... Gran Torino Cobra.
Mm.
The Mustang Killer.
Yeah, shut up. Of course you would.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, guys, absolutely love cars. Cars are the most amazing pieces of machinery. And we're lucky to live in the state where they mostly come from. We were talking about this earlier, and I've actually already said I want to go back to the Henry Ford and look around in there, because if I'm not mistaken, one of the 6 64.5s is actually located at the Henry Ford Museum. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to get going. This video is already going to take a long time to record, and I need to go and de-stress before I punch a wall. So, much for the fucking Wicked Clown Love, guys. And don't forget, always keep it wicked. Later.